Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this look. I kind of been missing my makeup tutorials on my channel. I have been doing them, but I feel like just not as much. So I really wanted to film another tutorial today. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that before you keep watching, you make sure that you're subscribed down below, as well as turn on the notification bell so you're notified when I upload a new video. And yeah, if you'd like to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So I'm first gonna start with the Beauty by Pop Sugar Lip Save. I'm just putting this on my lips because they're dry. Not super dry, but they'll be ashy in a few minutes if I don't put that on. So the first thing that I'm going to do, actually I wanted to look this up before I put this on. This is the NYX Honey Do Me Up. And this actually was sent to me, so I don't know what it claims to do, so I want to look that up first. So it just says it neutralizes the appearance of discoloration and redness, and it helps to keep your skin looking radiant all day. So we'll try this out. It has little flecks of gold in it. I think that's what kind of keeps you radiant, is that part of it. It's stringy, like actual honey. I wonder, is it sticky when I blend it in? Okay, that should be enough. Whoa, I put way too much. Wow, seems like it's giving me like this whiteness. Like, I don't know what that is. Next time I'll use a lot less. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Josie Maran Vibrancy foundation. Really excited to use this again, and a few of you actually went out and got samples or actually bought the foundation, so I thought that was really cool to know. I'm so glad that I did the review so you guys know whether or not you wanted to try out the foundation, because it's really good. My first impression. Today is second day trying this, and I'm trying it with a primer today, but I just put on. So I wonder if it's gonna wear differently. I don't have a new concealer to try, so I'm just going to use the Urban Decay All-Nighter Concealer. I pretty much, the Naked Skin, and like the NYX concealer, those are my go-to concealers right now. Let me know down in the comments a concealer that you guys like, preferably something from Sephora. I just kind of want to try something high-end, but if there's something that you like, if there's a concealer that you really like from the drugstore, let me know that too. I'm just in the mood to try a new concealer from Sephora or Ulta. After I do my makeup, I'm going to be going to Sephora because I want, today's the last day for the 20% off, and I wanted to get the Sunday Riley, the Influencer foundation, because I actually wasn't gonna try the foundation, because when I was seeing the stuff about the foundation, like saying that it was about to come out, I kind of felt like the shade range, like there wasn't anything that was gonna match me. So I'm going to go in store. I was gonna buy it online yesterday when one of you guys commented and asked could I do a review on it. But when I was looking online, I felt like I couldn't really match myself. The shades that I saw on Instagram looks like, okay, maybe I'm 250, I think, or it was either 240 or 250 or 260. I don't remember which one I said that maybe I would be. And then I went on Sephora's website and the swatches look completely different. So I put in my zip code to see if I could go in store to get the foundation, and the foundation is in store, so I'm gonna go do that today. Okay, so for setting powder, I've went back to the CoverFX Perfect setting powder. This powder, actually, I used it the day before yesterday for the first time in a long time, and it pretty much blurred my skin out. You can see it on camera, like my under eye, it looks super smooth, like right when I apply this powder. I do want to try the NYX HD finishing powder because I'm assuming it's a finishing powder, it's not a setting powder, so I'm assuming it's going to brighten up my under eye a little bit. So I want to try this out. I've never tried this, but I'm going to wait until after I do my eyeshadow. So next I'm going to do my brows. So I got these brow tattoo effects stains from Flower Beauty, and I have two shades that I'm going to swatch to see which ones I want to try. So this one one is soft brown. I may go with that one. So these are markers. I've never used like a marker type brow product on my brows. Oh yeah, I'm definitely using soft brown because this espresso one is pretty warm. This is espresso and this is soft brown, and I don't really want to use a warm shade on my brows today. So I'm going to go with this one, soft brown. I'm kind of nervous, I'm not even going to lie. It doesn't come with a brush on the other end or anything, so I need a spoolie to kind of get my brows in place. And this is the Sigma Brow and Lash brush. It's the E80. I really need to do my brows. Like, they're not even a shape anymore. They're just kind of like there. So I don't know if this works best before you put on foundation, but it's really not gripping to my brow area. Am I supposed to shake it? I mean, what? So I don't think I like this product. I'm gonna give it a try again before I put on my foundation and see if it works better, but I wanna just use something different. So I'm going to go in with my CoverGirl ultrafine brow pencil in the shade soft brown. Here's a before and then here's a after. So in my last video I was talking about this, my favorite palette, or one of my favorite palettes, and I did put a note in my description box about this palette. This palette is just sold out. It is a permanent palette. I was wondering on whether or not it was limited edition or what's going on, but it's just sold out, and they should be restocking it in, I'm actually reading the email that I got, within the next month or so. So if you follow the link in my previous video, you can sign up to be notified by email on when this comes back in stock. So yeah, if you have not picked up this palette, I definitely recommend it. You can pretty much do any kind of look with this palette, but this is actually not the palette I'm going to be using today. I just kind of wanted to update you guys on that. So what I'm going to be doing today, I actually don't know. I just want to play around with some of my palettes. I do think I want to do something pretty safe, pretty neutral. So I may be using this palette just by itself. I just changed my mind just like that. I'm going to be starting with the Sigma eyeshadow base primer, and this is in the shade Persuade. And one thing I like about this primer is that it has a little bit of a pinky tone to it. So if you have discoloration on your eyelids, it'll kind of help to correct that. And it just helps the eyeshadows look a lot brighter on top. And then going in with the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, I'm using the shade Rollin' in Dough. And I'm just gonna use this to set the eyeshadow base, primarily like in the crease area and up. So in the crease, I'm going to be going in with the Laura Geller Sunset Deep Bronzer. And if you don't know, your bronzer can actually double as your bronzer and a crease color. Just goes pretty perfect in the crease. I used to do this a lot, maybe a year and a half ago. I used to pretty much always use bronzer in my crease. Sometimes I would put it on camera, but I would use it when I don't really feel like putting on eyeshadow. I would just throw a little bit of bronzer in the crease, and it just tied together the look a little bit better. I'm on Pinterest. I know I should be doing my makeup, but I'm on Pinterest, and every time I open up my Pinterest, there's these cute little pictures of cats and puppies. I just cannot deal. I get so distracted when I get on here to look at inspo, and I just find myself just, oh. So for the outer corner, I'm going to go in with matte corduroy eyeshadow. Just take this right in the outer V. Then I'm just gonna work it into the crease once I build it up. Okay, and since I use that same brush for both of those steps, I'm going to actually pick up a second brush and just go in with a little bit of that bronzer that I used as their first shade to just blend the edges. Okay, so I'm just looking at my eyeshadow and it honestly looks so patchy to me. I don't know. I mean, this eyeshadow is really old, so that may have something to do with it. I don't know. I'm just trying to kind of blend edge a little bit. Okay, that helped. Maybe I just needed a little bit more of the eyeshadow. Now I'm just taking that same bronzer, not the corduroy eyeshadow, but the bronzer. So I need to go to my mama's job because I have a project to finish including today's 4 days. It's due in 4 days and I'm trying to do 1 page each day to finish it. I pretty much have half of it done, but I think I have 4 or 5 pages left of the project, and I actually volunteered to complete the project on my own because I've kind of had some bad experience. I mean, I'm sure everyone has, but I just always feel like I get in a group, not every time because I have had some really good groups in college, but I just feel like I'm always taking a gamble. So this teacher actually gave us a choice on whether or not we can do it on our own or we can do it in a group. So I just volunteered to do it by myself. So I emailed him at the beginning of the semester and was like, can I do it by myself? So I really wouldn't have all this work to do because if I was doing it in a group, but it's really not that bad. So I just need to go and finish that. And also still go to Sephora. I'm going to go in with the shade Famous from the Chocolate Gold palette and apply this on the lid. And I'm using the Sigma F70 brush. And the reason why I'm using this brush is because it really just cuts the lid. Gives you a cut crease without having to use concealer, basically. I actually went to Walmart last night and forgot to get something. So my cassette player, I know, I have a cassette player in my car. I don't use it for cassettes. I use it for like an auxiliary cord. You know how they have those cassettes that you put in. If you don't have an auxiliary cord, you can buy a cassette if you have a cassette thing and put it in there, and then it's a cord that comes out and then it attaches to the microphone part of your phone and you can play music. Well, mine's just all of a sudden broke. And so I took the one out of my mom's car because I thought she didn't use it and I was just gonna try to steal and just act like I didn't steal it. So that didn't work because literally the next day my mom was like, Taylor, have you seen my cassette thing out of my car? And I was looking like, you use that? I did not get by. I thought I was gonna get by with it, but I didn't. So I gave it back, which she told me I could have it and that just buy her a new one. But I just felt bad that I stole it, and I just felt bad that I stole it, so I just gave it back and I haven't went and actually bought me one. So I went to Walmart last night and I actually forgot to even get that. And that was one of the things that I knew that I needed. What I'm looking for, oh, I put it back. So I need to go and get that too, but I may or may not get that today. But that eyeshadow is bomb. And what I love about this palette is that you don't need to wet your brush to get like an intense color of the eyeshadow. Like, it looks so pigmented and I didn't wet my brush. I just love it. I actually should show you guys. This is the first shade that I used. I forgot to show y'all. So I'm going to go in with Rich Girl now. And with the same brush, I really like to use the least amount of brushes as I can for my eye looks, just because it's doable and you don't need a bunch of brushes to complete a look. Like, look at that. That looks so amazing. So incredibly bright, and I didn't even wet my brush. And in my waterline, I guess I should do that first, I'm going to go in with another Flower Beauty liner, and I want to do something to bring out the brown in my eyes. So I'm going to use this green eyeliner, and this is in the shade Serpent, S-E-R-P-E-N-T, and just apply this to the waterline. So it looks like super green right now, but I'm going to apply a dark shade, the corduroy eyeshadow that I used. I keep putting it up like I'm done and I'm not. So I'm just gonna take that shade and pretty much apply it as close to that green in my waterline as possible to kind of hide the fact that it's like bright green, but we still have that intensity of the green, because you're not covering it, you're just putting this brown as close to the waterline as you can, keeping it on the lash line. For mascara, I'm going to use the Thrive Causemetics Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara. I am going to be applying lashes today. I just want to make sure that the eyeshadow on my upper lashes isn't noticeable when I put on the lashes, so I'm putting on mascara first, just a little layer. See that green? Like, you can barely see the green, but it gives like a really nice look to the eyes. Like, it brings out the brownness and makes your eyes look so pretty. For lashes, I'm going to use this pair of lashes. These are from Lilly Lashes. They are the opulence, yep, the opulence lashes. And how you know when your lashes are ready to apply is that the lash glue kind of starts off clear and then it goes into this blue tone, and after it turns blue, wait like maybe 10 seconds after it turns blue and then apply it. It eventually goes like clear, invisible, like you can't see it, but it starts white, then it goes blue, then it goes clear. If you use this lash adhesive, I find this almost takes forever to get tacky, which they're made by the same people, just this is the brush on. I feel like this one kind of instantly gets tacky. Like, you don't have to wait that long after applying the lash glue before they're ready. Like, the first lash that I put on, it's already ready. I guess that is what they look like. They look like I just have on maybe some extensions, like the individual mink lashes, but they're so pretty. Now we're going to do bronzer. The same bronzer that we used in our crease. And then for blush, I'm going to use multi-dimensional strobing blush from Thrive Causemetics. This one is in the shade Angelina. On the cheeks, I'm actually not gonna put on highlight today. I just wanna do bronzer and blush. This brush doesn't have anything on it. I just kind of use this to blend in my blush. Then for lips, the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Downtown Beauty. So the color is from Thrive Causemetics. It is the Chihiro. It's Chihiro. Not quite sure if I'm saying it right, but it is so pretty. This is my kind of nude. I know it's pink, but this is the color that I like to wear for like neutral nude shades. I put on a dark brown lip pencil and then a mauvey pinky shade like this, and this is the color. I live for shades like this. I forgot I was going to use the NYX finishing powder to see if it brightens me up underneath my eyes. So I'm gonna just apply it right under and then compare it to the other side. So I think it brightened me up a little bit, which is what I want. I mean, I don't want to be super bright. Hopefully it doesn't give flashback, because that would suck. And now I'm going to spray the NYX Dewy Finish Spray. I've never tried this, so, and I am oily skin, so I don't know why I'm trying this. Let me spray over there first. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure that you leave me a comment down below and thumbs up this video, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.